Hi Pisces, welcome back. So Pisces, this is going to be a reading for September. It's general, so not going to be for all of you, but for those of you it does resonate, please do enjoy and like, share, and subscribe. And let's go ahead and get started. So Pisces, the overall energy for September to get you started is the 6th house. So the sixth house, say that 3 times fast, talks about the craft, okay? It talks about everything that's entailed with your craft, which is maybe your work, details, your health, your well-being, your diet, your rituals, your daily routines. It talks about organization and spending a lot of time or needing to spend a lot of time getting yourself better organized, okay? It also talks about learning something new, being the apprentice. So some of you might be learning new skills this month, particularly in the work sector, but it could certainly just be learning something new about self, learning something new about someone else. But it is a very career, day-to-day minded type of energy. Okay, so we'll see how this plays out into the rest of the reading. So coming into the month, Pisces, you are showing up as the Knight of Cups. Very interesting. It's water energy, it's your energy, so I like that. This is kind of moving forward, moving towards things that more emotionally fulfill you, being more emotionally open, and giving, and with your empathy, with your caring, with your time. So I like that energy for you. Let's see what else. Also, if you're new to me, welcome. And if you're returning, the format is different this month, okay? So I'm going to focus the reading 100% on you and your energy, Pisces. And then for those of you who are interested in the person or people you might be dealing with in September, I will get to that at the end, okay? So 10 of Wands out, Pisces. So yeah, that's that work vibe I was talking about. For some of you, this is going to be work on self. For some of you, it's going to be work on the home. Some of you work on relationships. Some of you work on career. It's going to be different. It's a general reading. So it's going to be different for all of you. But overall, it's this energetic vibe of wanting to work on, I feel, building yourself up, honing in on your craft. Also building a relationship up for those of you that this is love. And, although things may be heavy emotionally at times or maybe a little bit uncertain, I feel that you're ready and willing to take on whatever is necessary to make things work this month, okay? So, yeah, the 10 of Wands is taking on a lot, whether that's emotions or obligations, but it's also having the ability to do that and push forward. And as I say that, the star, amazing. I love that, Pisces. So that's that restoration. That's that hope. That's that healing. That's pushing for it. That's willing to work for what you know you deserve. That's willing to work to push yourself and reach for what it is that you want to reach for, and I feel that a lot of you have been putting a lot of time and energy into whatever the situation is, and so that you can put yourself in a place to reach for it. And with the star energy here, I feel like, that's that light at the end of the tunnel, having that hope again, having the healing that you need. Like I said, for a lot of you, some of you are changing up your diet quite literally, which is going to help heal your physical body. Working on your emotional well-being, things like that. All things that contribute to our overall self, right? So going towards mid to end of month, you have the 6 of Pentacles. So be careful who you give your time and energy to, Pisces, this month. I think it's important to make sure that you're only giving time and energy to people that are willing to put in the work the way that you are. Because I think that this month it's kind of like, I don't want to settle for anything less. You know, you might have settled for less in the past, but I feel like you're at this point in your life where you've built yourself up. You've put that time in. You know, you've worked on healing yourself, and now it's like, yeah, I'm only willing to give that energy where energy is reciprocated, and not just reciprocated, but where it is matching what I can give. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I like that vibe for you, Pisces. I also think Six of Pentacles talks about being in a better spot financially. So for some of you who might have had to really work to get finances in order, I feel that that will be balancing out most definitely towards the end of September. Maybe even putting you in a place where you're able to give, you know, more, or give to others, you know. It's a very generous vibe, whether that's with your actual money or whether that's with your time, effort, energy. Whoa, okay, so out popped the Tower. Might be some unexpected things coming about. So that's a caution to me. I think that you need to save up, okay? Because as I was talking about money, the Tower came out. So you might have some unexpected expenses coming up this month, quite literally for some of you, not all of you. But Eight of Pentacles here. I feel like you'll be fine. You know, Pisces, you're going to work through it because you're determined. You know, this is determined. This is determined to push through it. So if you have to give money out unexpectedly for some of you, I feel like it will be, the situation will correct itself, or you'll be able to replenish it via work or via other means, okay? Because you have the 6 and then something unexpected and then the 8. So, some of you might have some unexpected changes in the work environment, okay? But I feel like continue to keep your nose to the grindstone, do what you need to do, keep that star energy, that hopeful energy, okay? That's all going to be important to your well-being, to your emotional well-being this month, all right? Not all of you is this going to be work. Some of you, this will be on the emotional level. If it's emotions, love, family, I feel like, yeah, there might be some unexpected shakeups here, but I feel that, you know, you're willing to put the work in, but it's like, make sure that what you're putting your work into this month, Pisces, has the ability to give you what you give it. So if you're constantly giving your time and energy and being generous, being understanding, forgiving to someone, and then what they bring you in return is instability, uncertainty, unsure, think it over. Okay? Some of you are the ones bringing that to someone. Okay? But I feel that most of you still want to work on it regardless, or some of you are going to choose to work on self, you know, because there's too much instability here. Yeah. So, that's kind of the messages out for Pisces. I feel that, like I said, I keep wanting to say nose to the grindstones, and I don't really know why. But I feel like that's an important message. It's time to focus on emotional well-being this month, regardless. Okay? It's great if you're willing to put the work in, if you're willing to push yourself, and I feel like a lot of you have that energy. It's like, I'm going to get there regardless. You know, I'm going to do this. I'm going to push past this. Some of you are questioning whether you're going to be able to push past this. And I guess the encouragement here is, yes, you know, you're strong enough. You are going to be able to push past this. Some of you already know that and you're doing it. But it is going to require work this month. You know, there might be some unexpected here, some changes. But you have the star here, okay, in your overall energy. So I feel like continue, the overall energy is to continue to keep focused on the day-to-day. Don't get lost in the emotional aspect of your life, and keep it organized. That's going to be important this month. You know, sometimes it's hard to stay organized when we have things going on elsewhere that are making us feel unstable or uncertain. But organization is going to be really key. Okay? And like I said, there was a message about taking care of well-being, right? So for those of you who are only interested in you and what you might be dealing with in September, this is where the message ends for you. I wish you the best. For those of you dealing with a person or people and you would like to know what's going on with them for the month of September, I'm going to go into that portion now. So, person Pisces is dealing with. They are starting the month in the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like this person, you know, is definitely focused in career, finances, material things. Kind of similar to you. You know, they might be trying to build themselves up. Interesting that what else came out was the Queen of Cups. So you had the Knight of Cups. So I think this person is going to be a bit in their emotions as well this upcoming month. I feel like this person is, you know, trying to maintain status quo is what came to mind. I feel like they are going to need a lot of strength, or will be honing in on a lot of inner strength this month, whether that be in the work environment or a love. I feel like this is on an emotional level though. Yeah. Three of Wands. So, hold on a second. Three of Wands, Five of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. So Pisces, the person that you're dealing with has a mixture of things going on this month. I do feel that this person, like I said, might be heavily focused on either the day-to-day or their own finances or career. You know, this person might be in a good financial spot or wealthy for a few of you, or wanting to work towards that or working towards that, okay? I do feel like on an emotional level, there's like a lot going on. Okay, so I feel like there's some inner struggle here. There's a needing to, sometimes this person may feel emotionally distant, and then sometimes they may bring conflict, and it can be quite nasty. And then sometimes this person exudes extreme strength in the way they show emotion. So it's like a vast mixture here going on with whoever you're dealing with this month. And I feel like it's because inside they have a lot of inner turmoil, or this person has like maybe trouble coping with emotions at times, okay? Like I feel like on the surface, this person may seem like very business minded or day-to-day minded, oriented, but underneath the surface, it's kind of a disaster. Your cross watcher is going to hate me. Sorry, it's just a monthly snapshot. I'm not saying you're like this all of the time, but interesting though, they end on the Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Wands in their energy. So that's that day-to-day type energy. I feel like, yeah, you know what? This person is, I feel like sometimes they're waiting for a fight. You know what I'm saying? You know, like someone who pokes the bear and then gets surprised when the bear attacks them. You know, I feel like sometimes this person provokes, and they may not even be aware that they do it. But sometimes I feel like They wait for conflict. And to me, like, people who wait for conflict tend to be like highly defensive personalities, where like they always assume the worst, or like their mind makes judgments or snap judgments, things like that. So I feel like there's like this tense nature here to whoever this is. And then on the other side, there's this stable nature, the surrender. So it could be that you have some conflict with this person this upcoming month, and then, you know, it gets, as soon as it gets nasty or emotional, this person backs down, and then they're like, okay, you win, you know. It's very wishy-washy type of energy here, Pisces. And I do feel there will be regrets here, or is. So I think that whatever this conflict is with this person, and this person could be anyone in your life, intimate lover, friend, family member, whatever. Actually, it will make more sense if you come back at the end of September and rewatch it. But whoever this person is that's kind of bringing this turmoil, I feel that it throws you off. It makes you feel unstable. But then you're right back on track. And why? Because I feel like this person corrects it, or will be correcting it in September. So I feel like they may, I just heard fall off the wagon. So like they may fall off and then they correct it. And because they correct it, you're willing to work on it again. You know, I keep hearing, I think it's from a song, or maybe WWE. I don't know. Any wrestling fans out there? I bring the pain. I have no idea what that means. It could just be for one of you. I don't know. But I feel like, yeah, this person brings all of this inner turmoil to you, and then you start to feel inner turmoil, and then they're like, nope, I'm fine. And then you're, you know, it's discombobulating almost. Or you do this. You could be doing this to each other. It's going to be different for all of you. And then it's like, okay, let's heal it. Let's work on it. Let's move on. That type of energy, you know, where it's like, it's like all in the emotions, and then I'm feeling emotionally distant, and then conflict, and then, okay, stability again, and then, okay, surrender here. Really interesting reading, Pisces. For those of you who are not speaking to this person, I feel like some of you have been putting yourself into the work environment or day to day, you know, and just really throwing yourself into that and focusing on healing yourself. I think that at times you may fall off that wagon. You know what I'm saying? But overall, you look really strong this month. And this person over here is kind of still waiting on a message where you are, but at the same time feeling defeated, at the same time trying to put themselves and their focus onto work and wealth and money and day to day. But there's regret here, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. Zodiac signs you might be dealing with. This could be in your birth chart or the birth chart of the person you're dealing with this month. Or it could just be the energy surrounding you. Take it as it resonates. I have Aquarius out. I have a Leo out. Possible Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Cancer or another Pisces. Scorpio. Those are the predominant zodiac signs I have, but certainly could be dealing with any of them. It's a general reading. Take it as it resonates. I wish you the very, very best, Pisces. Till next time. Namaste.